This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Yes. This is Doki Doki Literature Club, and I've been doing episodes on this for a little while now, yes. 4 episodes, to be exact, and I left it up to you guys to decide what was going to happen this episode, so let's go ahead and load game. And that choice was between, I love you, Sayori, or you'll always be my dearest friend. And, well, I was told by Gamer Zenith, let me get my
reading glasses on. Wait, can I find a comment? I feel you, Sayori, I feel you.
But also, saying you love someone because their mental health is bad is not a good practice. And that I have to agree on, even though I don't follow that. Yes. I deeply care about people, and I always try to help out when they're in trouble. That's my problem. So, you'll always be my dearest friend. Let's just do a thing that I wouldn't probably have chosen, but you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the long run. In the end, I don't fucking care. I'm just adding my own words. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment, remember? You're being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right, that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Ginger. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori smiles, finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning and running off. Sayori! Shut up, Sayori. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do to support Sayori through her feelings and help her on a path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Ah, no. Oh, it's silent. I don't like it. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all of the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. more excited for it to be over so I could spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. Ginger! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. That's some shit I would do. I'm horrible with poems, so that's the one I'll be performing. Oh, that's great. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on the days that you'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take the you should take a little responsibility for her, Ginger. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But... stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Fourth wall breaking bitch. What do you mean by that? And I don't like the fact that there's no music. Yeah? Because being awfully friendly as usual. But for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? Flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Percentage mark. Wait a second, there's a percentage mark. I missed that. Sorry, y'all. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Should I read the entire thing? Get out of my head, get out of my head. Yeah, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I... What? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No way. That's not good. I don't like that. I really don't like that. This, oh no. Oh no. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ginger? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh no. Oh no. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or I'll wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give to her. I reach Yori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Inside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. No! My... Oh my god! Oh! No! Oh, this is really unsettling. Holy shit. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. It's pressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had one chance. I wasn't careful enough. And I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh. End. End? No. No. What the? Whoa. Whoa, what so there's two? There's two Monicas? So is it just new game? I see the annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would just get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the Christ rock and let catch up to me. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh. Oh, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just going by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too much or way too demanding for me to even want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ginger? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you in here. It's been a while, right? A little weird what happened there, but yeah, it has been. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little weird. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit the debate club? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. What the fuck was that? Monica. What are you doing, Monica? I'm gonna. Oh no! I lost all my saves. Ah, okay. So save. A literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, poetry, writing, yeah. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Huh. Hey Ginger, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Monica, can I just say, quit looking at me that way when you're supposed to be Sayori, bitch? Fuck, what the hell? I don't get this. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Please. I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess, but I can check it out. Yeah. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Ginger. You know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess you did kind of sell your soul. Let's be honest here. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school, and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the fuck? Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ginger. All words escape me in this situation. This club, full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Hydrate or dehydrate. Remember that, children. Ah, you gotta drink plenty of water, or else you damage the vocal cords, being a badass like me. I guess, I don't know. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyways, this is Natsuki, her energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Ginger in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ginger? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sits across the room from each other. Across from each other. Sorry, I can't read. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Yes. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. You calling her little? Because, I mean, I guess she is little. She's a petite woman. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't know. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ginger, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What do I say? I just spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling you a good story in such a foreign world is... or telling a story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I feel like the writers of this game are like trying to toot their own horn using Yuri. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Are you fourth wall breaking too? I feel like you're fourth wall breaking. I'm definitely feeling that. I read a horror book once, I guess. Just really grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have had a conversation with a rock. Yeah, might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, I'm a rock. Wait. Don't worry about what I said there. Aha! I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. I love that. I don't know why. Like, she tries to put up such a hard-ass personality, and then, like, she's so timid at the same time. I love that shit. That's so cute. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. True's form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Eh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Madoka. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Madoka. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Chinchu? Hold on. There's still a problem. Eh, what's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never set out to join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no. All three of them. Oh man. I swear I'm looking at their eyes. I swear I'm looking at their eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ginger. The thing is, we don't have enough members to yet form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision with all when it's all like this? I would feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Ginger? Yeah, I guess it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Ginger, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? You say everything you can to give me a great time. Freedom, please? Freedom? Freedom. It's freedom from whatever hellhole this is. I have no idea what's going on. I'm terrified. This is quite terrifying. I just watched my best friend die and then be deleted from the universe somehow. So I have a feeling you, Monica, you are pulling the strings a little bit. Because it's just so many signs. There's just so many differences between Monica and like the others. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. There's something wrong with her. Whatever it is. I don't trust it. I don't trust her. I don't trust it. I don't trust her. I can guarantee Yuri's crazy. I can guarantee that one. She's fucking crazy. Natsuki, she's just, it's called not a yandere, a tsundere. A tsundere. Yes. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next morning, or to the next meeting, so we can all share. Why are you directly staring at me? Monica looks over at me once more. Ginger, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Quit that shit. Yeah. Did I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, as the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Okay. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between all three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Of course. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure! What the fuck? Oh, dude, what the fuck? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. What the fuck? Yo! No! What the hell? Where did that come from? Bro! What the? I'm gonna drink water. What the fuck? Okay. Games. It's not fun. Puppy. Sunny. Squirrel. Kitty. Giggle. Bunny. Doki Doki. Skirt. Nibble. Happiness. Joy. Oh, no. I didn't want that. I didn't want you to be happy with that one. Pink. Candy. I love candy. Sparkle. Boop. Kiss. Cute. It's exclusively Natsuki. Oh, great. Hello. Hi again, Ginger. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What happened to your face, ma'am? What happened to your face? I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I don't fucking trust that. I don't like that. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ginger. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, or for you. Making you dive headfirst into our literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, what the f- No! Natsuki, stop that shit. I just made a poem for you. I don't like that. Stop that. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Yuri. The music is distorted. The music's changing. It keeps distorting. Oh, that's so weird. Yuri had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hey, you're blocking it. You're blocking it, bitch. Bitch, you're blocking it. Why are you blocking it? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the room. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Oh, wait. Why did she get lower from that? What? Oh, they're different sizes. Wait, why is she so big now? She wasn't that big before, was it? Was she? No. Wait, no. Wait, save again. See? They keep changing sizes. They keep changing sizes. Why is she bigger now? She's the smallest out of them. Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, and Natsuki plops back into her seat. Why? Oh, the fucking seat. Oh my god, it's so distorted. What the fuck? I'm sorry, Ginger. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it's only right. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that? If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feels like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, everything's fixed. Yes, it's not distorted. Oh, what in the world? Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. Okay. Natsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be really annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! Wow. That's wild. Yo. Fucking Monica. I didn't expect her to say that. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Is it my acne-ridden face? Bitch. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stacks of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and she turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can just go do it through the glass on the door. She points me to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice, but I'll tell you one thing, Ginger. Consider... Oh? Don't judge a book! In fact... Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box! I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls, colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me into the closet, or out of the closet. I was about to say into the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill, pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. In a chair just be more comfortable? I take my seat. Cheers wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? Guess it's easier to be closer like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms, scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Why does it... Something feels off. This seems... I don't know why. Something just feels off now. I mean, the entire thing feels off, don't get me wrong. I feel like there's something else that's going on. Like, is it her eye gap? Was her eye always that far away from... I think, maybe. Her eyes look different, though. Were they always like that? Oh, whatever. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something that you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Well, sorry. Like, I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh my god. I was thinking that her dad was abusive. I was thinking that. I like, from the last episode, when we made the cupcakes, because she said something about, like, my dad, or I have to eat all of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Why didn't my character react to it? Oh, maybe it's not supposed to say that? Maybe it doesn't say that to him. Maybe it's just saying that to me. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? That's new. Suddenly Natsuki collapses right into me. Hey. What the fuck? Oh. I don't even know. Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She didn't finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Ginger. She's fine. It happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I'm gonna share with Natsuki because, told Natsuki that I was interested in her poems yesterday. I mean, I was already hanging around her. I might as well talk to her first. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. ... Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Yeah? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not, like, it's not... Oh, wait, is this what she would have actually said? Ha, well, it's not like that... Oh my god, I can't read today. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Okay. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh my god. Yay, at least it's a normal poem. Yes. I hate the fucking... Okay, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people won't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then it fell flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes, more than enough time to her finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to getting used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Alright, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been there myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Yes. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you more valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased, though? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure what Yuri is I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read her poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which is, in itself is kind of funny. After all, I've been reading for an hour. I'm sorry, y'all. I think it'd get easier. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light that was the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by this sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm and breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, yeah. That's a little bit shorter than it was last time, wasn't it? I'm sorry, but I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a longer time to read. Well, I just don't know how to read script that very often. Yeah. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief? I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild and something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Ginger. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to go or let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, I'll talk to Monica. Hi, Ginger. I'm saving the game. Bitch. What the fuck? Yo! Yo, that chair wasn't there. That chair wasn't there. Yo! Yo! Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm just gonna watch. I kind of want to watch that. Was there a chair? Was there a chair in there? Oh, there was always a chair in there, I suppose. Okay, never mind. Okay, unless it changes. I could have sworn there wasn't a chair in there. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ginger. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But if it's that sort of barrier, that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, I guess that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Ginger. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yup. So if you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Ooh, she'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her. What? Yo! So that's why she says she has to eat as much as she can. Oh my god, yo! Natsuki dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god. Yo, what the fuck? It's just getting worse. The fuck? You know, like I said, I was thinking that her dad was abusive in the previous episode. I didn't want to say it though. I was just really hoping it wasn't the case. Yo, what the? A hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at. What? This is completely different. This is different. This is different than was. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? What? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. My room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of new poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I feel like she's not looking at the player. I feel like she's looking at me, to be honest. With the character. I think... Is she referencing... I think she's referencing the player. I think she's referencing the player based off that poem. Yo, that's fucking wild. Because she keeps breaking the fourth wall. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just end up with a big black or a big dark puddle of ink. Yes, not necessarily black because you can use red ink as well. Or blood in Sayori's case. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Why would I say that? That's so fucked up. Oh my god. Why does her face look off now? Her face looks off. Why does her face look off? Oh my god, I don't know it. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. It just seems so off now all of a sudden. Her eyes just seem off. I don't know why. It's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. This game's making me go insane. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up on. The song's fucked up. Yo! Yo! No! There's a picture of what the fuck? That's the song right there. That was the song change. I knew it. Fucking Sayori's in the oh my god. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you just say something? Nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ginger did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent long enough establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Ginger liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Natsuki stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ginger appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh. Well, the song it just looped. Oh, never did that before. Oh my god. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ginger started showing up. Natsuki? I'm Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurity... What the fuck? On others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Looks who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate in middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance a toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? That's the only cute thing about is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Ginger hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. What the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck? Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Ginger, she's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. Oh. Natsuki! 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 Yuri? Natsuki! Natsuki! Monica! Hi, how are you doing, Monica? You want a kiss? Monica, hey Ginger. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others. That's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. Their eyes are so off. What the fuck? I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Ginger, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Well, I mean, at least, you know, we don't have a picture of somebody hanging in the background. Anyways, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Oh, she's got her fists like really clenched right now. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ginger. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What the fuck? Playground. It's strawberry clouds. Vacation. Ocean. Lollipop. Captive. Kitty. Parfait. Cheer. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say. I'm just doing this. I want to stop this episode here, but I'm not. Raindrops, vanilla, love, kiss, play, pout, flower, giggle, bubbles, ribbon. Oh, I saw Boop. I should have chosen Boop. I think that would have been a nice end. Chat, can you put my poems in the chat below? Yes, chat. I'm used to referring to my live streams. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've already gotten more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Ginger. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but weight of yesterday's coral stale hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe you were just a little extra sensitive because it was first time sharing poems. But whatever it takes, you didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ginger, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... I'm sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know this is stupid, but I can't help to worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? What? I'll accept your apology anyways, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid of you secretly... I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. ... Nesky turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be... What happened there? Did something happen there? Something changed there. I swear to God, I just saw something. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, yes. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it because I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ginger. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. No. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Ginger, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club? I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me the book, or gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see?
Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. I'm gonna bitch slap you. I'm gonna bitch slap you. I'm a bitch slap you.
What the fuck? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the books. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. Nope, not at all. That's kind of a dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn really came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ginger? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's kind of the story that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... And I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Ooh, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let like books and things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole... What the fuck did she just say? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. I think I need to be the one that worries. I think I need to be the one that worries. That just means you're passionate about reading. And the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it then, right? Stop it. Stop that shit. Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. We retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat right next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? It's a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you, or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize... I'm like trying to scan everything as I'm doing this. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just oh my god, what did she just say? I was just bathing in... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... where did her eyes go? They just like teleported out. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's uprated, or right up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Why is it doing that? Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Whenever it goes silent like that, there's something wrong. There's something that's bad. There's bad that's gonna happen. I feel like my arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side, but in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? Turn the page. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, this is a good opportunity, even though she's a crazy bitch, where you could just... Whoom. Ah, big mama. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted there for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. But that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finished the page before me, and I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Oh, look at her eye. Look at her eye. There's like specks of red. There's specks of red in it. I don't like it. Oh my god, that is an insane fucking face. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things, the things she says and all that. That's what you... Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her own heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ginger? Something happened just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometime. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. She's definitely a yandere. Anyway, why don't we start with this, with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a little while, so I figure we'll get started without her. Is that okay? I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and let's slip back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Atsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Equal sign. Equal sign, okay. You know, I think I really did learn something from it. Oi, no. Is this code? I feel like this is a code. This is definitely a code. Ginger. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It's the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? You like Yuri more. I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. This should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me. Ginger, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What the fuck? What the?
Okay, Monica.
Hi again, Ginger. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, good job, Ginger. It's going in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I didn't write this for Yuri. I think I did like all of 2 things that match with Yuri. All of it matched with Natsuki. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly earlier. If she gets too stimulated, she ends up dropping and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. I miss anything? Why are you so much taller all of a sudden? Did I miss anything? No, not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, spinning, piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony. Meaning of meaningless. Noise. The noise that won't stop. Violence, grating. Grating. I don't even know what that's supposed to say. Squeaking. Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife in a breathing ribcage. And the meaningless. Oh, there's more? There's more. Delete her. Delete her? What? Delete her? What? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, never mind. There's no point of explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Where should I... can I skip it? Skip? Yuri. Yes, Yuri. Yeah, hi, Yuri. Yes, Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Question mark. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. Oh, God. Oh, why is there stains on this? There's stains on this. There wasn't stains. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling skies, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks a second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks so 40 times every time it ticks every second time. Oh my God, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 gears, and open eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is not a... That is a pen that... that is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay, but I just... Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I don't want to know what she did with that pen. I really don't. I really don't want to know. I really definitely do not want to know what she did with that pen. I definitely don't. I don't even want to read this poem. I don't even want to do that. I'll read it anyways. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told the joke and everyone laughed. So I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not a part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. PP. Laugh track now. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the room. What the fuck? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good for a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. I just have to take it. I just have to swallow for a second there. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't really do well with last minute preparations. don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Ginger joined, and we've started with club activities. Sorry, I'm having issues reading because this is actually kind of fucking with me, and like it's kind of fucking with me. And also reading for almost 2 hours doesn't help. But this, why? It just, oh my god. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. The festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it with the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like the way like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you would never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Ginger? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Ginger to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Ginger joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Ginger isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. I'm sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ginger want to get more members too, right? ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I probably would be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Ginger, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting the club was a mistake? No, you done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being that for me? No, there aren't. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Ginger. That's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri's and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion about the festival? I don't know. I'm just kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I just happy with you here. My hair, like, instantly stood up from that. That fucking, like, oh my god. But still, the vice president, it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Holy shit! I like her, bitch. I
should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decisions that's right for the club. But what about you, Ginger? What do you want to get out of this club? He repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. But I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, so if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ginger? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ginger before we leave. Just see what he thinks about his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Maybe she can't protest. Okay, I trust her judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay. Monica waves at Yuri, waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Ginger, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying yourself at this club. What's going on? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Stop it. Stop it, Monica. I know it's you. I know it's fucking you that's doing all this crazy shit. It's making her say fucking weird shit. Making them fight like this. I know it's you. I would really hate to see you unhappy. You're making me unhappy. I feel kind of like irresponsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Matsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know you could only understand. Wait, no, not yet. No, stop it, stop it! No, I'm done. I'm saving. Yeah, saving. What the fuck? Okay, I'm good. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, thank you. That would be greatly appreciated. Beyond that, this right here is the next video that you should watch. YouTube knows exactly what you like to watch, and this is directly recommended by YouTube. This is my channel icon. I'll show you everything else on my channel. So, anyways, I'm gonna go, do anything else beyond playing this game.